much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than
Good afternoon. It's time for Class 3A as we flip the script from the big schools to the middle schools as the classes here at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Basketball Tournament 2022 style moves into number 1, Unity Christian, and number 8 seeded Davenport Assumption Knights in this 3A quarterfinal from Wells Fargo Arena. Inside and courtside, along with Tammy Blackstone, I'm Paul Yeager. Glad to have you here for this contest. And Tammy, we just saw the big schools finish up, and finally somebody cracked 60 points. I don't know if it's going to take as long in this game. Unity Christian is known for offense.
Their offense is really stellar. They have so many different offensive weapons, a lot of scoring threats, and yeah, they like to get out there and put up big numbers, and I think we probably will see that today. Although teams often, first game of the tournament, there's a bit of a warm-up often.
Well, it's hard to say a warm-up for Unity Christian, though, Tammy, because last year they basically camp here for weeks at a time when it comes to the girls' side. They are no strangers to playing in this tournament, played in the championship game last year. They'd like to flip the script, though, and take home that other trophy that they have taken home in the past. And Davenport Assumption, they've been here 3 times in a row, so they're no strangers. But playing 1 and 8, it's a whole different story.
It is. You know, Davenport Assumption comes into this game as the underdogs, but also you have nothing to lose. And like you said, they are also no stranger to this arena, to this tournament, and to these pressures. And Davenport Assumption plays a great schedule during the year.
They
I think
do.
They'll be well prepared.
And here's how their road to state was, Tammy. They're 15-9, talking about that tough schedule, playing in the MAC. They knocked out Mid-Prairie to get here. They shoot about 63%, 11th in Class 3A, so you're gonna look at Ava Schubert. She leads their points and in their rebounds, so Ava will be the key for Assumption. And then for Unity, 23-1. They defeated some team named Cherokee. Did I get that right?
I think you got that exactly right. We won't talk about the score of that game. Cherokee is a good team, but
they are. They've no stranger here either. 66 points a game for Unity Christian. They shoot the ball. This is the thing that stood out to me. From the field, 52%. Well, Grace Schoonhoven, 26 points. She's just so good. Probably one of the best players in the tournament.
Yeah, she really is, and she's going to be a key to the game. You know, oftentimes we look at that top scorer and think, okay, she's going to get her points. and then what happens on the rest of the court. If Schoenhoven gets hers, it's really going to be what are those other 4, 5, 6 girls that come onto the court? What are they going to do as well?
All right, we'll find out as Assumption has come back out onto the court. Unity's still out there going through their pregame warm-ups. We'll take a break. We'll have Tammy's keys to the game, her seeds for success, as we get you ready for Class 3A State Tournament basketball from inside Wells Fargo Arena here on Monday afternoon.
Inside Casey's. Outside Casey's. Inside Casey's. Outside Casey's. Inside. Outside. Inside. Outside. Inside. Outside. Order for curbside pickup this winter, and we'll bring your delicious Casey's pizza order outside, so you can stay inside. Now at Casey's, buy 1 large pizza, get 1 half off. Casey's, here for staying inside. Here for good.
It's Fairway Family Food.
Name one reason more people choose to shop at Fairway.
Lower prices.
Name something that Fairway is famous for.
The best meat in town.
Survey says!
Don't play games with your food. Shop Fairway for the best meat in town.
With lower prices and higher quality, everyone's a winner at Fairway.
Until next time, this is Fairway Family Food.
You are watching the 2022 Girls State Basketball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Digital Network, which is powered by Mid-American Energy. Tammy Blackstone, we've talked a little bit about these two teams. Unity, as we mentioned, they do camp. I mean, if they win, they're going to stay all week. It's an educational experience for them, and they've been putting the school in effect for a number of years here. A very dominant program, but it's very similar to what they do each and every night. I'm guessing tonight's seed for success, not much different than their other times.
Not much different. They've been really firing on all cylinders this year. But tonight, I think they're going to be aggressive on offense, and I think that they're going to try to keep Davenport Assumption off the boards and really just kind of play their game like they've been doing.
And when you're number one and you've only lost once all year, why would you change that seed for success? And what is your seed for success for the Assumption Knights?
100% defense. They are a really good defensive team, and they are used to playing against teams that are bigger and maybe just more naturally athletic than they are, and they scrap, and they are a good defensive team, and they're going to have to play as well as they've ever played that defense tonight.
All right, that is a look at your Kruger seeds. The next time you are in need of corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seeds dealer a call. Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. Learn more at krugerseed.com. All right, Tammy, in 4A, this is the first game of 4 and first of 3 tonight. Next will be Esterville Lincoln Central, then Sergeant Bluff Luton, another 2 teams from Northwest Iowa. West Lyon, another one from Northwest Iowa. West Lyon and Unity played for that title last year in this class. West Lyon will play Roland Story to close things out at 8:30, and then it'll be Ballard and Center Point Urbana tomorrow to start the day. Of those teams or games, which one stands out to you of something that, hey, could be a little different? We just saw 2 upsets in 5A, so let's see if that sets the tone for the rest of the tournament, but what do you see in those other games?
Right. I'm actually excited about this game right here. I would not, it's a 1-8 matchup, which, you don't normally see upsets there, but I just really think that Assumption, if they bring their best defensive game, we might see something. I also have an eye on the West Lyon Roland Story matchup. They're at 8:30. I think that might be a fun one to watch.
West Lyon features another great player that we've all heard about. Roland Story, maybe a little bit of a surprise to get here. Ballard, you have to remember, they actually won the title in 4A last year, but enrollment sent them down to 3A. Same with Center Point Urbana. Both of those teams have been in 4A. Now they're in 3A. Changes the texture a little bit of those good programs. Let's see what Coach Klett and Coach Anderson have in store for those games. Those are the ones I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
All right, yeah, it'll be a great set here in Class 3A, and I'm glad we're getting to it here with this class. I like these kind of, they're not huge, they're not small. These are just good-sized teams that a lot of girls that they just want to play. They just love playing.
Well, let's meet the starters and all the players involved.
22 Girls State Basketball quarterfinal matchup. featuring the Davenport Assumption Knights and the Unity Christian Knights. Fans, tradition is an important part of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union's storied history. Because our past is an integral part of what we do today, we ask that everyone in attendance please join in a round of applause to show our appreciation to all the women who have participated in high school athletics in Iowa. Once an Iowa girl, always an Iowa girl. Fans, at this time, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and the Iowa Farm Bureau would like to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship shown by Davenport Assumption High School and Unity Christian High School. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each state qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents their school and community in a sportsmanlike manner. Kylie Meyer, a member of the IGHSAU Student Athlete Advisory Committee, will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school's scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From Davenport Assumption High School, Jen Dorsey. And from Unity Christian High School, Pastor Mark Van de Zand. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by participants, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to enjoy the game.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
Now time to introduce the players in today's quarterfinal matchup. First, the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Davenport Assumption Knights. Number 3, Anaya Wilson. Number 5, Emma Anselm. Number 10, Taylor Hodge. Number 11, Sydney Rowe. Number 12, Drew Dorsey. Number 14, Allie Kirsten. Number 15, Maddie Carroll. Number 22, Holly Jondal. Number 23, Jade Jackson. Number 30, Leah Morrow. Your assistant coaches, Samantha Johansson, Morgan Trevere, Ruby Badamana, Ron Prino, and Hank Jacobson. Now let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Unity Christian Knights. Number 2, Cassidy Deckers. Number 4, Caitlin Zevenbergen. Number 10, Kylie DeBoer. Number 15, Annika Klomping. Number 21, Becca Dykstra. Number 22, Molly Zalstra. Number 23, Ella Papama. Number 30, Haley Hoffland. And number 44, Courtney Hoffmeyer. The assistant coaches are John Howarda, Ryan Fetters, and Brooke Fetters. And now let's meet your starters and head coaches for both teams. For Davenport Assumption, number 1, Annika Kochila. For Unity Christian, number 11, Gracie Schoenhoven. For Davenport Assumption, number 2, Jesse Wardlow. And for Unity Christian, number 12, Jenna Bauma. For Davenport Assumption, Number 21, Ava Schubert. For Unity Christian, number 14, Emma Biker. For Davenport Assumption, number 31, Maddie Nige. For Unity Christian, number 20, Tyra Scheidemann. For Davenport Assumption, number 32, Dawson Dorsey. And for Unity Christian, number 33, Daisy Dreesen. The head coach for Davenport Assumption is Jake Tim. The head coach for Unity Christian is Jay Scheidemann. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the area in front of the scorers table for the introduction of tonight's referees as assigned by the IGHSAU. They are Mark Worth, Patrick Insminger, and Nathan Starr. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for state tournament basketball.
Before we get started, we'd like to again thank Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, for their support. The Iowa Farm Bureau has an office located in each county across Iowa, and we'd like to thank the offices that are listed on your screen for their support of the two teams playing in our game today. Thank you, Iowa Farm Bureau, for supporting the IGHSAU and the IOWA Girl. Unity in white, Assumption in black. It's the battle for the name Knights. We're underway, and the opening tip goes to the team in black. That's Davenport Assumption from Eastern Iowa and Scott County. And Unity Christian out of Orange City, out of Northwest Iowa. Early on, a harassing defense by Unity as they pressure Assumption way out front. Early with it is Wardlow. She pulls up her dribble, and guess who's in her face? Schoenhoven. Down into the corner to Katula. Now kick out, Wardlow. Early on, Assumption being very patient, trying to find a basket, but that's partly because of Unity's great defense.
Ava Schubert's having a difficult time getting open underneath.
Try with Nige to drive and kick. Instead, they'll settle for the three from Wardlow, and it's off the mark. Bauma the board. Scheidemann to a cutting Schoenhoven. Now back away to Dreesen. And hard shot there by Schoenhoven is rebounded by Assumption, and then a foul on Unity as Katula came up with it.
That's the kind of aggressive offense we're going to see from Unity, really probably not taking their time as much as Assumption was on that play. I'm thinking that Assumption is really going to kind of need to push a little bit more on offense. I appreciate they're taking their time, getting their legs under them, but they're going to need to be a little more aggressive to get through this Unity defense.
How do you do that, though? I mean, it's always easy to say that, but I mean, you see, we saw in the last possession, Tammy, I mean, a lot of passing, but it's like Unity's there at every single point, and here they are in this possession, same thing.
They are. I see an opportunity inside. Schubert has a little bit of height advantage over Unity, which is saying something. Unity's a tall team.
As Nige gets the first bucket of the game, 2-0 Davenport Assumption. So just as good as Unity is on defense, they're trying to get things going here on offense. Yet to get a good look at the basket. Inside to Dreesen on the inbounds play. Schoenhoven drives, and then she's collapsed on. Couple of Knights on her. Schoenhoven again double teamed, and she'll get a chance for 2 free throws here. So does that look like the defense that Assumption's doing, maybe a double?
I think so. Yeah, they're coming over to help there underneath the basket, which is exactly what they should have done. Picked up the foul there, but I still think it was the right move to not allow that easy basket there underneath.
Gracie hits the first. She averages 26 points a game. She's a 71% free throw shooter. She leads this team, and they're going to have to see how she goes. And if she can make 1-2 like that the rest of the game, they might be in okay shape. But I'm guessing she's going to have more than just a couple of free throws.
I would think so. She's been extremely consistent for them. She can score a lot of different ways.
Now Dorsey with it out front. Wardlow Penetrates, stops on that, try to get through that zone. Katula. Nice drive to the hoop and score. Dawson Dorsey.
Really nice drive there. Score over a lot of taller players, but a lot of finesse and control on that shot there at the end.
Schoenhoven. Drive and dish to Skeideman, who might have shuffled the feet if you ask the Assumption fans that are here. And Assumption clears it with Dorsey.
Great job there keeping that taller Unity team off the boards.
Wardlow with it. Inside turnaround, a little hard there by Schubert. You kind of need her to be a little more involved, right, Tammy?
Yeah, I want her to get a little more aggressive underneath, getting open and making herself open to get that pass and turn and make good shots.
Bauma for 2. Tied at 4.
You know, when the ball goes inside here for Assumption, we've got another double team collapse. I think there's an opportunity there for Schubert to draw some fouls there against Unity Christian as well.
Dorsey pulls up, waits for Niji to get into place. Assumption content here early on the outside. They go in to Schubert. Back out corner 3. Off the iron backside, Katula. And it's rebounded by Tyra Skeideman. Oh, wide open, nice pass. Too strong, Schubert the rebound.
Both teams seem to kind of just be getting their legs under them here at the state tournament. I don't know if we're seeing exactly what either of these teams expected to come out in their game. I think they're a little out of their element, getting comfortable.
Nice cut. And then just holding it and just a little too strong is Niji. And again, Unity up with the basketball. Biker. Now Schoenhoven. Into the corner again, Biker 3. Front iron, no good. Dreesen, the rebound. Actually, no, that is Dorsey. We're going to have a travel on Katula. Sydney Rowe makes her first appearance in this contest, and that is a substitution, which is brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Nice drive, Schoenhoven.
Excellent path to the basket there, creating an opportunity there for herself. Really nice finish.
Wardlow gets behind the defense. 3, no. Schubert's shot. Rebounded by Schoenhoven. She'll turn around and run the point. Schoenhoven is fouled out front. I think that's Jade Jackson.
Bit of a change in energy here coming out of that last substitution. Seeing a little bit of both teams kind of picking it up and maybe looking a little bit more comfortable on the court, driving to the basket, looking for opportunities.
Little backdoor look, and bucket. Tyra Skeideman.
Excellent pass, great cut. That's good teamwork there, just knowing where your teammate's going to be.
Unity by 4, 2.5 to play, first quarter. Sydney Rowe catches. Jackson drives and dishes. I think she kind of felt like she wasn't in an area she could shoot the ball. A little height difference there. Good movement by Assumption, forcing through and somehow finding the bucket. Katula.
Nice finish, but you can tell, man, when the ball goes inside, that entire Unity defense collapses. There's an opportunity there for Assumption to kick it back out and get some quick outside shots if they can see it.
Schoenhoven doubled. Dreesen. Now Bauma. And inside to Skeideman, and it goes off her hands. Out of bounds, another turnover.
Assumption's doing a nice job there here on the defensive end of things. I mean, Unity's, again, they have players that are going to get their points. But if Assumption can slow them down, not give them second chance shots, that's why they're in this game right now.
Only down by 2 and with the basketball. This could be the lead. Catula's shot is chased down by Assumption, a rare offensive board. Dorsey, Jackson. Bounce pass across for Rowe. Skeideman steps the lane, goes the distance. Nice spin in the lane and score.
Good move. It was well defended, as well defended as that can be.
Dorsey goes the length of the court, hard off the glass, and the senior takes control. Now with 4, cuts the lead to 2. Inside to Bauma, and she is fouled, and she'll get 2 shots.
It's tempting there when the ball gets inside. You want to do anything you can to stop that shot. That time she really wasn't squared up and probably didn't need the foul, but it was a good job drawing the foul there for Dorsey. Sorry, for Bauma.
Bauma hits the first. 11-8, 43 seconds to play. Fast-moving first quarter. And Bauma hits the second. And the easy way to say everything here today, Tammy, is good job by the Knights. Way to go, Knights. Good job, Knights. We can't be wrong, right?
Can't go wrong. But like you said, a battle for the true Knight.
Under 30 now. Catula kind of trapped underneath the basket. I couldn't tell you which of the 3 Unity players got the block there.
Right. That would be a tough shot there underneath the basket.
Bauma, right corner. Skeideman, 7 seconds inside, off her hands. No, off of Assumption. Coach Jake Tim on that far sideline. He is trying to get one last adjustment, try to keep Unity off the board in the final 5 seconds. Schoenhoven, Skeideman cuts it, won't get the shot off before the buzzer, and that's how the first quarter ends. 12-8, the advantage for Unity in this Class 3A quarterfinal. Quarter number 2, right after this.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. The fun is always loud. And now it's easy to plan your Des Moines adventure. Introducing the Catch List. A list of all things you can't miss. All the thrills, all the chills, hops and drops. Des Moines is a city of love that'll put a smile on your face. It's easy to picture yourself here. Find your adventure at catchdesmoines.com/catchlist today.
Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is now more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu. Quarter number 2, almost the same as the quarter number 1. Assumption gets a block on a good entry pass by Unity. Unity has a 4-point advantage. Assumption hanging with the Knights of Unity Christian, and they missed their first basket attempt here in the second quarter. So both teams 0 for 1 to start their second quarter shooting. Along with Tammy Blackstone, I'm Paul Yeager. Glad to have you here. Class 3A quarterfinal from Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines, Iowa. Skeideman goes up for it. Now the corner shot from Decker's shot is no good. Schubert goes with the left to collect.
Excellent rebound there. Ava Schubert's also an all-state volleyball player. We're seeing some of that leaping ability. He's going to need all of that today.
Sometimes you got to leap your way over the height. Sometimes it's still not enough.
Right.
3 off the mark by Dorsey. We have a whistle away from the ball. On the rebound, going to be on Davenport Assumption. And I think they got Schubert.
I'd like to see Davenport Assumption crash the boards a little bit harder and get themselves a couple of second chance opportunities there. I know Unity's overall a taller team, but Schubert does have a little bit of height advantage. I'd like to see her get in there and get aggressive.
Inside, Skonoven, hard dribble, kicks it to Deckers. Shot is blocked.
Speaking of all-state volleyball.
Is that the way you used to block shots? Were you a shot blocker like that?
I was a shot blocker, but no, not quite like a volleyball spike.
But look at this replay. Underneath, boom!
Yeah. Did you give on that?
Did you give the growl too afterwards? Schubert kind of gave that scowl of not here today.
It only counts if you snarl a little bit afterwards.
They wave it off if there's no snarl.
Right.
I love it. Inside shot, Schubert there again, and then there's going to be a foul on the transition on Unity. The official's trying to sort out which blonde ponytail it is. He's kind of looking there.
I don't envy the official's job today. We do have quite a few blonde ponytails. That was a couple of really effective possessions there for Davenport Assumption. Ava Schubert, her coach describes her as a difference maker on this team, and that's what we just saw.
Assumption still down by 4. They get a stop on defense. Let's see what they can do on offense. Katula. Dorsey. Rowe, the floater, blocked by Skeideman, and that gets the fans excited. Deckers drives, pulls up. Skonehoven underneath and scores. She didn't need anybody there. She just did it herself.
Found a great pass to the basket there. This has really been her bread and butter all season. She can score in just a number of ways, and that's how you get to average those 26 points per game.
Timeout, Jake Tim and the Assumption Knights. And Coach Tim kind of asked him, I said, what's your favorite thing about the tournament? He says, you know what, our team this is a reward for their dedication and commitment to the program. He says, you know, we beat some very good teams to get here, and really it's a reset of everything. We're excited to go out now and play the best team in the state and play the best game that we can play. It is a reset. You have to remember that as the 8th seed of we're both 0-0 at the tournament.
That's right. I don't think they needed to come in feeling like an underdog. You know, we've said it. They have played a really tough season all year long. These two teams, you can't get much further apart in the state than these two teams are, so they weren't going to see each other. But Assumption has played a tough schedule like this all season long, and I don't think they probably came in intimidated, and nor did they have a reason to be.
Assumption lost to Pleasant Valley, who's in the quarterfinals in 5A. Also lost to Pleasant Valley again. Central DeWitt, who's also in the tournament. So Assumption always in the MAC, always playing up classes, and a drop step score, Ava Schubert.
That's that move inside I've been waiting to see from her. She's done that during the season. It's taken her a little bit here today to get that confidence offensively going.
Back to a 4-point advantage for Unity. Deckers, crossover, pull up 15-footer, Sky shot, no good. Skeideman, the rebound and the putback.
That's the kind of thing Assumption really talked about, not being able to allow those types of easy second chance points against Unity Christian.
Dorsey loses it for a moment. Wardlow comes to the aid, and then Deckers tried to steal it from Katula. A couple of arms back and forth between the two. Dorsey, Wardlow. Boy, Schubert is fighting in there with Bauma not making much progress.
That takes so much energy. Just try to fight for that position.
Well, you could say that was kind of a clear out that allowed Dorsey to get the bucket there.
It really helped. You can draw some of that attention away.
Loose ball, Schubert grabs it, stays away from the jump ball. Back behind the defense is Rowe. She pulls it up. She kind of lost her balance, and then just like that, there were 3 Knights right there from Unity.
Great attempt there to transition offense, but Unity not giving them an inch, sprinting back to get that stop.
Now Schoenhoven is playing a little post on that play. Now cutting through is Biker, who has the basketball from the right wing. Deckers keeps it moving. Scheidemann 3, no. Ava Schubert, the junior, grabs the rebound.
Unity plays that motion offense, which really gives everyone a chance to cut and to play in different positions. They don't station any one player there right underneath the basket. Keeps them all moving.
Approaching 3 minutes left here in the first half. Unity 16, Assumption 12. Low-scoring game from the high-powered Unity Christian Knights. So you could say the defensive plan is working for Assumption. Driving just a little too strong. Katula, I think, was expecting some contact. Unity moved their feet, got around, and the shot went long. Tipped pass, Dorsey. Wardlow. I'm used to seeing Sydney Rowe and Wardlow play softball. Good to see him in some basketball. And the bank's open for Jessica Wardlow.
Great look there. That softball team you mentioned, I believe they were the state tournament. They won the state title last year.
I think they're at least in the state tournament every year and almost in the finals every year. I know 2 years ago did not make the finals, and then last year, yes, they were able to win again.
That's a great feature of 3A basketball, is that size of school where you're going to see these girls cross over into multiple sports, find a lot of success, have a lot of balance and opportunities.
3 shots short by Dorsey, and Niji, who's also on that softball team, comes up limping on that play. She's got a little tough look on her face as she tries to recover. I think she's hurting. Pokes it away, though, from Schoenhoven. As another IMT, INS.com. Be worry-free with IMT, INS on this substitution as Jackson comes back into the ball game. Unity, I don't think I'm going to say clings to a 3-point lead, but they're not running away with it.
No, I think both these teams are going to be really looking to come out of this timeout for a hard run here. We got about 90 seconds left before we head into halftime. Both of them are going to be looking to really find a spark. And
Niji just went into the tunnel while you were saying something there, Tam. I don't know if you saw that. So she clearly is not feeling the best as she goes behind a curtain, which would be to the bottom right of what you see on your screen right now. So, all right, reset me again on the timeout. I was looking out there. So you say we set the record, throw records out, whatever. Does Unity feel a little bit of pressure right now this early in the game?
I don't think they do. I don't think they do right now. I think that they know that they are coming in strong. They know that they have a lot of time in the game left. I think that they should be feeling a little bit of pressure, though. But I think that these 90 seconds are really going to set the stage for an entire exciting second half of basketball.
Davenport Assumption down 3 with 1:26 to go before half.
I think Assumption has to be feeling good. They've been playing really good defense so far this first half. If they can keep that up and continue to be aggressive on the offensive end, they're going to make this a really good game to watch.
Back and forth on the pass. 3 shot is off the mark by Schoenhoven. Actually, no, that was Biker who took that shot. And Assumption can tie it with a 3 here. Not sure the bank is always open for Wardlow, but she'll see if she'll launch that one again. Rowe loses it, gets it back. Kicks it, 3. Almost there for Dorsey. Rebound, Scheidemann. Tyra, the middle daughter of Coach Jay Scheidemann. She's been here before, both as a player and as a sister. Dorsey the other way, coast to coast, and one, and there'll be a blocking foul on Tyra Scheidemann. Sorry, Tyra, didn't mean to talk you into a foul there.
That was a really exciting transition play there for the Assumption Knights. Here we see it again. Just to be able to get that finish and also draw that foul. Could really turn the tide in a game there.
As Cassidy Deckers comes back into the ball game, the chance to tie it falls short by Dorsey, who now has 8. Schoenhoven off the pick, rolls it to the right, swing through to Deckers as we approach 30 seconds. Inside Schoenhoven, and she is fouled. And I kind of in that Johnston game earlier with Jada Gyamfi, there was a lot of attention on Gyamfi early, kind of went away. Now I think you're going to see the same type of approach with another key player. Put her down on the block, force the other team to foul her, really, and that's what Schoenhoven playing down there is doing. 20 seconds to go. Schoenhoven, wide open pass backside, and fouled on the shot as Biker.
Unity really taking their time there, which was a smart play. Also, that's not a terrible foul. Just kind of keeping her from getting an easy shot there under the basket. Make her prove it here at the line.
Unity back up by 2 now. Jackson and Rowe go out. And I think Nidji's back in. She is. Good to see that. All right, the lead is 3 for Unity. Assumption of Davenport has the basketball. 7 seconds. Nidji, crossway to Wardlow. 3 seconds. Katula got to shoot it. Get away with it. Dorsey the shot. Way from out downtown. Just not able to get anywhere close for a good look. And great defense there by Unity to close out the half. 20-17 is the way this first half ends, as Unity scores 8 points and Assumption scores 9 in that quarter. So Assumption wins the quarter there, Tammy.
They did. I really think that they have to be happy with how this game is going. Their key to the game coming in, according to their coach, was defense, and I think we've really seen that. They're keeping Unity Christian off the boards. It is not that noticeable out there that Unity is overall the taller team. I think they're playing big. And I think they're going to come out with a lot of confidence.
Gracie Schoenhoven, only 6 points. Jenna Bauma with 6. We'll take a look at some of the other first half statistics and have a message of support right after this. You are watching Class 3A State Tournament basketball from Des Moines. Unity 20, Davenport Assumption 17. Back in a moment.
Is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's hometown pride, it's hopes and dreams, it's our future leaders, it's a reason to do more and be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can only be found in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes and coaches on a successful year, and remember, today's successes are just the beginning of tomorrow's achievements.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community.
Like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics, because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Halftime here, Unity Christian of Orange City 20, Assumption of Davenport 17. Class 3A game. All right, Tammy Blackstone, the one thing I wanted to look at, I kind of was waiting for the stats to update, and I was thinking it was about that same. Both these teams not really shooting the ball at the clip that they would like to, I would say. I'm not going to say poor, because Assumption is shooting at 36%, Unity 35%. What do you attribute some of that poor shooting to?
We are seeing, every time the ball gets anywhere close to the lane, we are seeing at least 2, sometimes 3 people collapse on that ball. Also, we're seeing there's a tall Unity defense, also a tall defender on the Assumption side. And when you come up against that, I assume, you adjust your shot a little bit.
You're not used to having, you're the tall player that always has to make everybody adjust around you, is what you're saying.
I think so, yeah. Sometimes that's the goal, not to get a hand on it, but to make them, just kind of take them out of their game a little bit and make them adjust their shot. I think we're seeing some of that on both sides of the court.
Well, I got to say, Dorsey is playing above her height right now. She's doing a lot from the outside, and really playing above her height is Ava Schubert. You talked about the volleyball ability and the jump out of the gym. That's making a difference right now.
It really is. She has had some fantastic block shots, and you know, a block shot is a block shot whether you tip it or volleyball spike it, but there is an intimidation factor that goes on when you really get that sent back in your face, and she has been very effective with that. You know, you mentioned Dorsey. Her coach calls her the floor general. He says that she's really the leader out there. She already has 8 points. She averages 10 a game, so she is well above of her average, and really seeing a lot of good leadership out there from that senior.
All 5 of the Assumption starters have scored. Katula with 2, Wardlow 3, Schubert 3, Niji 2, and then Dorsey with the 8 for a total of 17. For Unity, they've got 6 from 3 players, Gracie Schoenhoven, Jenna Bauma, as well as Tara Scheidemann, all with 6, and then 2 from Emma Biker. Yet to see Daisy Dreesen score. So it's 20 for Unity Christian. They are winning the rebound battle 17-10 as well.
Yeah. That balance that you mentioned there for Unity Christian, having 3 players with 6 points apiece, that's really to their credit. You know, this is a situation where Davenport Assumption is trying to figure out, you know, how do we stop them? Who do we focus on? And if Unity doesn't give them that one player to really focus on, that's a benefit for Unity Christian.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Tammy. We'll step away for just a moment to tell you how this tournament partnership works out between the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and the title sponsor.
I'm Lisa Brinkmeyer, here along with Brent Johnson, president of Iowa Farm Bureau. First off, we'd like to thank you for your title sponsorship of the Girls Athletic Union, as well as the 2022 Girls State Basketball Tournament. Brent, why is it important for Iowa Farm Bureau to be involved with things like this?
Well, you know, to be part of anything youth involved is absolutely fundamental for the Iowa Farm Bureau. You know, it's tomorrow's leaders, it's the future of where we're at. So we're absolutely thrilled to be a part of this program again. I think this is 17 years now, and this is absolutely one of my favorite things.
Why is it important for Iowa Farm Bureau to invest in Iowa's youth?
Yeah, well, our youth are our future, you know, and you know, Farm Bureau puts so much involvement, capital, time, and talents into our future. You know, every year we give over $250,000 in scholarships to students all over the state. We've invested almost $500,000 into our teachers over the last 8 years. And that program to move forward is something that we absolutely love doing and look forward to doing more in the future.
One of the greatest aspects of your title sponsorship is the ball program, the signature ball program, where Farm Bureau gives a signature ball to all the state qualifying teams. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, you know, those signature balls are so much fun for the kids, and it's it's really fun for those handing out as well. Hopefully it's a memento that those kids can have signed by their teammates, their coaches, a memo of all the years of wins and losses that they've put in on their way here to the championship game, and something that they can cherish for the future.
Well, Brent, thanks once again from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union for the title sponsorship that Iowa Farm Bureau provides us and our state tournament events.
Yep. Great, glad to be here.
Well, there's a look at where the two areas of the state, as Tammy said earlier, you couldn't get too much further apart. Orange City and Northwest, and Davenport Assumption there from the eastern part of the state. Thanks to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union for the information about what is going on in terms of making a title partnership work. Lisa Brinkmeyer working hard all tournament long. All right, we are going to take a quick break, come back with the keys to the second half, any adjustments, and set the stage for half number 2. You're watching Class 3A in the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Basketball Tournament from Wells Fargo Arena.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
Des Moines, the S's are silent. The fun is always loud. And now it's easy to plan your Des Moines adventure. Introducing the Catch List. A list of all things you can't miss. All the thrills, all the chills, hops and drops. Des Moines is a city of love that'll put a smile on your face. It's easy to picture yourself here. Find your adventure at catchdesmoines.com/catchlist today.
Inside Casey's. Outside Casey's. Inside Casey's. Outside Casey's. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. Order for curbside pickup this winter, and we'll bring your delicious Casey's Pizza order outside, so you can stay inside. Now at Casey's, buy one large pizza, get one half off. Casey's, here for staying inside. Here for good.
You can never have enough sweatshirts, t-shirts, or official merchandise to remind you, hey, I was there at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Basketball Tournament. Head now to IGHSAU.org to browse, and you can actually customize your merchandise. There's also all sorts of selections. They have a store on site, but if you're watching this remotely and not able to have what you want, do it digitally. All right, Tammy, quickly, second half. What does Assumption have to do to win?
They need to rebound. They need to get more aggressive and get some second chance points for themselves on the offensive end, and they need to keep Unity off the boards.
And what's Unity need to do?
It's time for Scheidemann and Schoenhoven to step up and do what they've been doing all season long.
All right, Assumption with the basketball in the black and the uniforms trimmed in red with white around the numbers. Unity in the home white, the sky blue lettering trimmed in black. Assumption patient on the offense to start with Dorsey. Dorsey drives, dishes to Schubert, misses the shot, and Scheidemann is there. Katula, Wardlow, Schubert, Niji, and Dorsey, and for Unity, it's Schoenhoven, Bauma, Biker, Scheidemann, and Dreesen. That's the three on the way from Jenna Bauma. Only a 2. She now has 8.
Good start there for Unity Christian. You know, Davenport Assumption, that was a great play to start the game. It didn't go in at the end, but that's exactly what they need to do, is to push that ball inside to Schubert.
Wardlow launches the 3, and then on the rebound, a jump ball between Katula and Bauma.
We're here in the second half. Every single possession matters. I think we're going to see a little stepped-up intensity here from both teams for every possession.
Wardlow falls down, gets back up. She's still a little dazed. 3 on the way, and good. Tyra Scheidemann now with 9. This is the Unity we expected.
It seems like this may be something they talked about in the locker room, is just like, remember who you are, remember how you scored all season long. Continue to do that now.
5-0 run to start the half. Now drive by Dorsey.
Really nice score there by Dorsey. She's already here now at her season average, so we're seeing a great game out of her today, a lot of leadership.
Katula arrives at the same time as the basketball to Schoenhoven and will be whistled for the foul. Coach called her the long defender who is versatile. Would you, that's a pretty good assessment, I think, what we've seen out of her game.
I think so. You know, to be that long defender, you got to be very quick and just smart and really understand the game. I think we have seen that today.
Missed shot by Bauma. The Knights get the board. Here comes Jessica Wardlow. Dorsey, middle of the lane. Drives. The shot by Niji is off the mark, and Scheidemann collects.
There's that shot adjustment that we were talking about earlier. You come against that taller player, and they don't have to do much.
Scheidemann attacked the basket. I'm guessing that was also a discussion topic at halftime.
I'm sure it was.
Katula now kicks it to Dorsey. Inside, drop step, Schubert, no good. Who's there for the rebound but Dorsey? Back up top, Katula. Drives in, gets past the defense, too strong. Misses.
It's a nice take there by Katula. A little bit of nerves probably, I think, at the end.
And we're going to have a travel called. A lot of contact there. Coach Jay Scheidemann, he is pleading his case over there.
Thought there was quite a bit of contact. That's what the coach saw there in front of him.
And now Unity brings that defense back out a little bit with Schoenhoven. Dorsey drives in with the left. And we'll get 2 free throws as she draws contact.
That's the kind of play, she kind of knew she wasn't going anywhere with that, but she did exactly what I think she set out to do there and draw that foul, get herself to the line.
Daisy Dreesen the foul. And the free throw is good by Dorsey, now with 11. General Dorsey.
That is how her coach described her.
Missed the second, but Ava Schubert gets the rebound. Katula cuts in half, finds a wide open Maddie Niji. Now with 4, the lead back down to 3.
Excellent bit of teamwork there.
Schoenhoven and Schubert bump a little. And Schubert says, I'm all right. You can see that face.
She's all right. You that good piece of teamwork there on the other end happened because Schubert got in there for that rebound. She has about 7 rebounds already today. Just really being aggressive, and that is exactly what her team needs her to be doing.
Schoenhoven misses the front end of the free throw of the 2 shots. Connects on the second, now with 7. Well below her 26-point average. 4:37 to play third quarter. Unity with a 4-point lead. Schubert forced the issue, gets her own rebound, goes back up. Third try, Scheidemann. Before she can get rid of it, she passes the ball, or is called for the travel before she can pass the ball.
Unity playing really good defense there, able to stop that drive, stop the second chance as well.
Strong, a little too much there from Schubert. Missed the bunny. Schoenhoven kicks, Scheidemann 3. No! Katula skies up over. 1-on-3, Katula takes it all the way. No, Scheidemann, the rebound.
Both teams really running here, pushing it up the court.
Wardlow all on Schoenhoven. Fights it in, and now we'll have a foul.
Went in, looked for that double team. It's a smart play. Probably got a little bit of hand there. I like the aggression.
Would you say that Assumption as a whole has been aggressive on everyone or just on Schoenhoven?
I think it has mostly been focused on Schoenhoven, and I think that maybe that has kind of taken her a little bit out of her game. But like we said, there's really hasn't been a standout for Unity in this game.
Nidji gets the steal. Dorsey goes, attacks. And that is going to be on Daisy Dreesen. And that's her second foul this quarter. Still a 4-point lead for Unity Christian of Orange City. Dorsey now with 12.
This is the kind of game you when the second half started, I kind of expected one team to really make their mark and kind of pull ahead. It's not what we're seeing. We're seeing this grind out battle like we did all first half.
There's yet to be a pure dominating team in the first 4 games. Game number 5 is following the script of the first 4. Number 1 is in for a battle. The high seed is right now only in number as the volleyball block by Schubert. She had both hands up there that time.
That was great.
Schubert, right side. Katula. In. Schubert.
Open over 2 defenders there. Really nice control.
Tied at 26. Stolen away by Dorsey. The other way, the left. Missed. Rebound, Unity. Schoenhoven. Nice dish. Can't quite finish is Bauma. And Assumption gets it back. A chance to take the lead for the second time tonight.
Seeing a little bit of heavy breathing out there. I think they're this has been really back and forth here the last several possessions. I think they're playing a little bit tired.
Schubert gives the Knights of Assumption the lead.
You can really see that be such a lift for her team. You can hear the crowd and all their fans here.
High pass by Unity. They're moving the ball around well. Schoenhoven drives down, missed the shot, tried the rebound. Schubert grabs it. Wardlow will take it up for the Knights, and then she gets it to Dorsey. Timeout, Assumption. With 1:47 to play. They have the 2-point lead with 1:47 to go in the third.
Fans, please help keep Wells Fargo Arena clean for the next game by tidying up the area around the seats. Grab your trash and shoot it for 2 in the nearest bin as you exit the seating area. Wells Fargo Arena thanks you for the assist. Fans, respect the game, respect the officials.
Why does Assumption take a timeout there?
I'm not sure. When I heard the whistle, I really thought it was going to be a Unity timeout.
I did too. And they pointed to Assumption, so that's... But how many times, though, Tammy, have you seen it where some coaches, knowing their team, especially a veteran team, they will weather a storm, or they want to see other team weathers the storm, and they don't call the timeout, where sometimes a coach of a younger team will call a timeout to help the squad. I'm a little perplexed.
I am too. I think Unity was playing a little bit on their heels. It seemed like I think this timeout will probably benefit them. But, like I'd mentioned, there's been a lot of up and down the court there. Maybe Assumption, the Assumption coach, Coach Tim, just wanted to give his team a little bit of a breather to be able to keep that momentum rolling.
Well, there is something to that. The depth is not quite there, more than 2 players off the bench. And, yeah, you can get tired emotionally at a state game. 5 o'clock, about the normal time you'd be having practice anyway, so it's not like it's a 10 a.m. thing that you have in the early games.
It's right. It's that adrenaline. It's not just the physicality of running up and down. It's your heart is going, just that adrenaline and excitement.
Wardlow. Oh, nice cut. Katula missed. Had her own rebound for a moment, but again, 3 Unity players there.
Yeah, that defense really swarms when it goes inside, making it very tough to score under there.
Skydeman, great pass to the right side. 3, no good by Biker. Second chance effort, no good as the shot is missed by Zyolstra.
It's a good look there from Unity Christian, getting themselves a second opportunity, nearly a third opportunity there.
Assumption has a 2-point lead. They go back door. But great recovery by Unity. Dorsey back with it. 40 seconds to play, third quarter. Katula. Dorsey cuts and moves. Now into the left corner. Niji. Schubert at the 25-second mark. Again, Assumption moving the ball around, looking for one. Coach Tim taps his head. Seven seconds, 6, Wardlow. Katula, the pass knocked out by Deckers. 4 seconds remain.
Always the risk of taking that much time off the clock. Now they have 4 seconds to find something good. You wonder whose hands they're going for, Dorsey or Schubert.
They get it in to Wardlow. Her shot is blocked by Skydeman, and that's how the third quarter will end. 28-26, Assumption with the third quarter lead. Not saying upset alert yet, but 8 is leading 1. Let's find out how it all unfolds the final quarter in a moment.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
It's Fairway Family Food.
We asked 100 grocery shoppers who has the best online shopping.
Fairway Meat and Grocery.
Yes. Name a reason you do your online shopping at Fairway.
Expert shoppers pick out my groceries.
Survey says
Fairway experts hand pick your groceries.
With lower prices and higher quality, everyone's a winner at Fairway.
Pick up a great deal when you shop at fairway.com today.
Fourth quarter gets underway here. 28-26. Davenport Assumption with the lead and the basketball. They held it for 40 seconds and never really got a good look. Katula launches the 3. That would have launched the dozens of fans from Assumption. Nice move, Schoenhoven. She'll get a pair. as the blocking foul is called on Wardlow. Actually, no, I don't, unless yeah, she was in the act of shooting there, because otherwise the team fouls are pretty low for this time of the game. Only 4 team fouls for Assumption, 2 for Unity.
Yeah, we have not heard that whistle blow that much.
Schoenhoven hits the first.
Saw Schoenhoven come down really aggressive that time. I have to think that's what they heard from Coach Scheidemann there in the huddle, is that, you know, ladies, it's time. It's time. This is the 4th quarter. You got to be aggressive, take those shots, find those drives, create those opportunities for yourself.
Well, it's how they started the 3rd quarter, but then Assumption kind of just wouldn't go away. And now the trap right out front. Wardlow. Dorsey, the sophomore, or the senior, who averages 10. Over her average of 13. Let's see if she's got points left in her here. Assumption not quite attacking until Dorsey goes in and bangs it through, and then it's ripped away.
That Unity defense was really keeping them out, pushing them really out away from the basket that time. Quite effective.
Scheidemann the other side for 2.
It's a great feed there into the middle. Definite mismatch there.
Scheidemann with 11. Coach Scheidemann says, get up, defense. I want you at more 3-quarter court. Wardlow. Thought about driving, and then she's going to collect 2 friends.
Assumption is a little bothered here by that trap.
Petula dribbles the basketball on the line and turns it over. And that was that trap that you were talking about, Tammy.
Yeah, that time, results in a turnover. Even if it doesn't, though, like the time before, it still it pushed Assumption out so far from the basket. It took them out of that natural offense.
Coach Tim wants a 30-second timeout.
I think they're going to talk about that trap.
He's like, what more do I have to do? And the whistle blew before, and so now Unity. All right, looking around the Unity faces, what do you see in their body language as this 4th quarter started?
I see them less timid. I think that they got a good pep talk. I have to think coming into the 4th quarter, I saw a little more aggression, but I don't feel like they've been completely in their element this whole game. I think to Assumption's credit, they've really kind of put them back on their heels a little bit. But I'm seeing that confidence now and that aggression, and that's what they need.
And Assumption, do you think they've looked around and realized, oh my gosh, we're leading number 1?
I think they are incredibly determined. I think they're already seeing the possibility that this is not their last game of the season. I see a lot of fire in them. They're not going to go away.
Settling in, Unity with a 2-point lead and the basketball. Biker. Pass. Schubert steps in front of it. She's going to see what she can do to Biker. Schubert in transition gets the left to go. We're tied again. This time at 30.
All the way down the court. Very good ball control. A lot of confidence.
There's that fire and confidence. Nearly stolen away by Dorsey. Scheidemann gets it back. Now Schoenhoven. Nice. Inside. Bauma talks it down.
Unity just has a lot of different ways to score, and it's time, I guess, to start exploring some of those. If maybe your normal go-tos aren't working, look to some of your other options. They have lots of weapons.
5.5 to play. Unity by 2.
Unity here backed off a little bit on the defense, not that trap this time.
Side, Dorsey left block, too strong. Rebound, Bauma, and a jump ball. We have a substitution that is Cassidy Deckers, and every substitution today is brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Unity with the 2-point lead in the ball. Nice cut. Straight up defense. Bauma just couldn't get over it.
Very good defense there by Schubert.
Schubert. Now Niji. That 2 trap comes up.
Assumption really taking their time here, looking for the right opportunity.
Assumption being very deliberate.
They are, and I'm not sure if they're trying to take some time off the clock or just look for that.
Or just waiting for the three from Niji. Tammy, I was thinking the exact same thing you were saying. I was kind of setting you up to say it. I don't know if that's the shot they want, but they get, and now Assumption has the 1-point lead.
It was worth waiting for if you're going to wait that long for a shot.
Decker's underneath. No. Schoenhoven the board, and she's fouled.
Seeing Unity here really crash, being aggressive. It's really coming down to it, and they know it now. They're looking at that clock. They're looking at that score. I don't think they've been in this position many times this year. They have had some close games, to be sure, but not that often and not on this big of a stage.
Schoenhoven gets the free throw. Now with 10. Schoenhoven with 10 is the second leading scorer for Unity. Scheidemann has 11. Those could be possible players of the game. If you're Assumption, you're looking at Dorsey or Schubert or Niji. All sorts of options here as we approach, or we're under 4 minutes now. Schoenhoven hits the second free throw and gives Unity back a 1-point lead. Down low, Schubert!
And that's how you break a trap. I think that when Coach Tim called that timeout, really talked about that trap.
Scheidemann is fouled on the three-point shot, and she'll get 3 free throws.
You know, Paul, you were talking about all the different options for player of a game. That really has been the story here. There's been no runaway star, and that's been to both teams' credit. We normally see more points out of Schoenhoven, out of Scheidemann, maybe even out of Schubert on the other side, but that balance has really been a credit.
Scheidemann misses the first. Now, Tyra a couple of years ago was having some issues with her iron level. And that's when Coach Scheidemann recognized when Cassidy Deckers was coming out of a shoulder injury that something wasn't right and that she had a low iron level. And Coach Scheidemann says, we have changed our nutrition, but it's all because of being a father first that allowed him to be a coach second for his team, that allowed his team to get back healthy here as we're tied again at 35.
He said he used to make monkey bread for their team meetings, and now it's vegetables.
He goes, I'd just give him, I'm a deer hunter, I'd just give him deer sausage and cheese if I could all the time.
He said they like it.
Well, who doesn't? Inside, Schubert, too strong. That would have been huge for Assumption. Now Schoenhoven. Deckers. Back to Schoenhoven. That was a pretty shot. Now a 2-point lead again for Unity.
That is the kind of play that these Unity Christian fans are used to seeing all game long, and we really hadn't seen it that smooth and that confident until right now.
Coming up on 2.5. Schubert inside. She passes it. A little too strong for Niji. And the Knights come up empty. The Assumption Knights. And that's going to be a foul on Schubert. Got her left leg out there. I haven't relied on the crutch of the Knights too much. 2:25 to play. Unity by 2.
You know, we're at that point in the game when even a 2-point lead just gives you that boost of confidence. You wouldn't think that it would make that big of a difference, but it does, and you can see how that shifts, and then Assumption kind of goes back on their heels as well. But we may see it shift again.
And that's going to be a foul on Jenna Bauma.
As you mentioned, neither team is in foul trouble here. I don't think there's going to be any issues there here at the end of the game.
But Unity is in the bonus now as Assumption has hit 7 fouls, so Unity be shooting free throws the final 2:12. So Assumption can't really take all the time they want. They are going to have to get a good look. Let's see if they can dial up another three or somehow find Schubert inside. Dorsey's kind of been taken out of this second half a little bit, and it's been Schubert. Niji, long, rebound, Scheidemann for Unity Christian. Schoenhoven dishes. Scheidemann fights through it. Ball goes over the rim. Wardlow comes up with it.
Scheidemann finding herself there a little too far under the basket to make anything productive happen.
Dorsey three, no. Tipped away, Niji collects, puts it back. Tied again at 37.
Absolute game-changing second chance there created by Niji and a really good aggressive rebound.
That was Niji, right, who scored that? Yes.
It was, yes.
I got a cross up. I gave it to Schubert. I wanted to give a star to Schubert for the good play. And now it's a turnover on Unity. Timeout. Jay Scheidemann, Unity Christian. They'll step away for a full minute. So will we. Tied at 37 here at State.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
relentlessly.
At your service.
It's Fairway Family Food.
We asked 100 grocery shoppers who has the best online shopping.
Fairway Meat and Grocery.
Name a reason you do your online shopping at Fairway.
Expert shoppers pick out my groceries.
Survey says
Fairway experts hand pick your groceries.
With lower prices and higher quality, everyone's a winner at Fairway.
pick up a great deal when you shop at fairway.com today.
One minute to play. Assumption, they go Schubert left hand. Too strong, and then she's going to be called for the foul on the rebound.
It's the right move, getting it inside to her. That is a good high percentage shot. She's been very effective. Couldn't put it down that time. Great Unity defense that time.
Normally, Tammy, I do a lot of the 1-8 games. Rarely do we have one still in jeopardy at the 46-second mark, and this one is still anybody's ball game.
It has been an exciting game to watch. Both these teams really, they're leaving their hearts out on the court. Exactly what you want to see at the state tournament.
Free throw, Deckers. Guess what? That's her first point of the game, and it comes with 46 seconds left. And I'm going to say not many bigger times than right there.
Very important time to be making your mark. Of course, she's been out there and certainly contributing this whole game. But, yeah, these points as crucial as any we've seen.
Deckers misses the second one. Schoenhoven tapped it away for a moment. Dorsey knew the play that was coming, stepped in front. Assumption down one with 37 seconds to go. Wardlow's pass is stolen away by Unity. You guessed it, and Wardlow has to foul Scheidemann. You were just making a comment, Tammy, in the break, double-double, and Scheidemann is one of those. 12 points, 14 rebounds. Right there, a tip and a steal. That's a huge
steal. Definite game-changing steal as well. Yeah, that's.
Scheidemann hits the first. Now with 13, a 2-point lead. Even if she hits it, it's still a one-possession game with 27 seconds. Unity, lots of fouls to give. And the free throw is good for Tyra.
Great composure there under pressure to get both those in.
Assumption takes the timeout. That'll leave them with one. All right, so I hate to jinx and pick a player of the game right now. Can we do it in the post game, Dave? Dave Mabel, our producer here, telling me, yes, we can wait. Because I don't want to say whoever hits the winning shot. I have a pick right now.
Sure.
But we have 3 Unity Christian players in double figures. Schoenhoven, Scheidemann, and Bauma all within. Then you got Dawson with 13 for Unity, and Schubert. Schubert, the double-double.
Yeah, she has 10
and
points,
she's
10
done
rebounds.
more than just rebounds.
Certainly, yeah, she has shown a lot of composure. You know, her coach told us that she's just a natural athlete, and we've seen that. You know, we see her post up, we see her bring it all the way down the court. But I really can't say enough about Dorsey in this game. She has just been an incredible leader for the Davenport Assumption Knights. But Unity Christian now, they're feeling it. They have found their stride. A little bit later than maybe their coach would have liked them to find their stride, but they have found it now. And now they've got to play as tough a defense as they ever have.
Niji will inbound. Dorsey will take it. 24 seconds. If you're Assumption, are you looking for the 3 or are you looking for the 2 and some help?
I think they're looking for the 2.
Dorsey has to get rid of it as she's tied up as we approach 13. So Assumption's looking at the 3 now. Dorsey from way out misses. Rebound, Unity, Schoenhoven. She'll get rid of it. 3 seconds, 2, and she's fouled with 2.3. And that will probably seal this win for Unity Christian. But man, oh man.
It was within reach there. It was a good shot. She had it. It was well defended though. It certainly wouldn't have been an easy shot.
That door stays slightly open as Scheidemann misses the front end of the 2-shot double bonus free throw. Hits it here, it's over. Shot missed. Dorsey heaves, but before. So somehow, Assumption gets the timeout after the board. I don't know what we're going to say for time.
Yeah.
Right now, the scoreboard says 8/10.
I would imagine they'll add a few tenths to that.
And it's going to be the length of the court. That will be the first challenge, let alone the time challenge.
Right. It's going to have to be a long pass and a heave.
1.2. All right. There's a couple of different plays that you could do. They involve what right now?
Well, it depends on what kind of if Unity is up on the ball, that's going to prevent the idea of rolling the ball down the court and kind of giving some time. I don't think Unity is going to let them do that, and so I think we're going to see some pressure defense. Assumption's got to be looking for a long heave of a pass, and then really just a touch shot to get it up.
Okay, so Assumption bringing everybody back. We could see a long baseball, football pass, possibly a tip at midcourt. Let's see, Dorsey's going to inbound it. Wardlow and Katula are right in front of us. The heave down to midcourt is going to be put in and out, and Unity is going to survive. 40-37. That ball hung up in the air for a long time.
It did. Everyone was holding their breath, waiting for that final buzzer.
After we find out, we see Unity put their name on the board for advance. We'll tell you our Casey's player of the game. But I'll tell you what, Tammy, Tyra Scheidemann, her 14 points, Gracie Schoenhoven, 13. We'll make our decision here. I think the decision's pretty easy now after you think about it, after I say it, but we'll keep you a little bit in suspense. Give a lot of credit to Assumption.
Absolutely. They really hold their heads up high. What a fantastic effort. Their defense was really fantastic. We saw so many different weapons there. What a game there for senior Dawson Dorsey and for Ava Schubert as well.
In addition to receiving medallions, each participating player will receive a commemorative basketball provided by the Iowa Farm
Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the IGHSAU are Gene Berger and Gary Ross. Congratulations to head coach Jake Tim and the Knights from Davenport Assumption on an outstanding basketball season. And now, Jenna Bauma will advance her team to the next round on the official bracket at center court.
So Unity will
Christian
advance.
Fans, your team advances to the semifinals and will play the winner of Sergeant Bluff Luton versus Esterville Lincoln Central on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Fans, on behalf of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we thank you for your support and your attendance. As a reminder, please exit the arena.
All right, Tammy Blackstone, we've held out long enough. The double-double, which double-double performer do you like as player of the game?
I think the player of the game here is going to be Tyra Scheidemann for Unity Christian.
14 points, 14 rebounds. She was 3 of 7 from the free throw line. A couple of those were big. A miss kind of left the door open, but that is your player of the game. And Casey's is proud to sponsor the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and today's player of the game. Casey's is at the heart of many Iowa communities, cheering on our local teams and fans and making sure there's fresh pizza ready, win or lose. Sign up for new Casey's Rewards and Rewards program that gives back by letting you redeem points for Casey's cash, fuel discounts, or donations to local schools. As the highlights run, we'll show them a little bit again. Schoenhoven held in check tonight, only 13 points. Assumption did everything they could to keep her off balance. Great play by Schubert and Dorsey and Nidji, and the Assumption Knights finished the season here with a loss, 40-37. Final thoughts, Tammy?
I think the Davenport Assumption Knights can really just go home very proud. I saw a lot of smiles out there, through the tears, but what a game for them. What a way to end the season. And Unity Christian is going to be a force to be reckoned with here in the rest of the tournament.
2 more to go tonight in Class 3A. 1 in the book so far. Unity Christian of Orange City, 40. Davenport Assumption, 37. So long in Class 3A from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Basketball Tournament in Class 3A. More games to come. Stay with us.